If Ooni of Ife is not responsible for Queen Naomi's pregnancy, who is? Mariam allegedly, they said Mariam allegedly asked the elders this question. And this is coming because they said the elders are on their neck about leaving the palace, so that Prince Tadenikawa will return back to the palace, since Queen Naomi have made it clear that unless the wives leave the palace, that she is not returning back to this palace. And the Ooni too have been working towards making sure that the Olories leave the palace. But Mariam at this point, it be like say she don't go do something where they give am overconfidence. Because this time around, she's not begging to stay. She is making it categorically that it is her right to stay. According to her, from what we heard allegedly, she said that it is Queen Naomi who don't want them to stay, that they are not the ones who don't want Queen Naomi to come back to her matrimonial home. After all, she had been meeting with her husband. She asked the elders if they are aware that Queen Naomi was pregnant for the king, but something happened that she lost the pregnancy. So does that not explain the fact that they have been together? That they have been meeting at different points. They travel abroad sometimes, they go on vacations, they meet in that Lekki mansion, that they have been together, that they are not stopping them from being husband and wife. That it is Queen Naomi who have failed to understand that she cannot put them out of their matrimonial home, just like they cannot stop her from being with her husband. Yes, so that is what they said Mariam said to the elders, who insisted that they must leave the palace. They said Mariam told them that, look, for the fact that none of you can go to your daughter's house and they tell her to leave her husband's house for one reason or the other, that no one of you have the right to come here to move them out of their matrimonial home. That the king married them legally. They are legally married to the king. They are traditionally married to the king. And on that note, it is only the king who have the right to move them out of the house. That is if it will be possible for him. Then, my people, there's this news I heard. We heard that Mariam is saying all of this because she have gone through a certain level of fortification. And one thing about them is that they believe so much on this babalawudem and the sacrifices, these chicken sacrifices that they used to make. Because this boldness started recently after we heard that she went to, is it Ikira town, to go and do some sacrifices and deliverance and the fortification. They said after that travel, of which one of the person that her PA that went there with her exposed her, and they said she fired the lady. They said after that trip to that Ikira, that Mariam have become something else. This time around, she is standing up against everybody, including some of these elders who thought that they have a say in Ooni of Ife's marriage with Mariam and the rest of them. They said the last meeting that they had, she embarrassed one of the elders, telling him to return the $600 that she gave to him. That until then, that he has no right to speak against him for any reason. Hey, when I hear this, I say, now wow, my people. See, Ooni of Ife is in, he is in for a serious gbege. And one thing I love about Queen Naomi is that she no send them. She have made it clear that this is Ooni's problem. He should go and tackle his problem. And if he is not ready to send these women out, that he should be ready to let Queen Naomi go. But is that going to happen? Is it going to be possible? And we do know that the mission of these women is to frustrate Queen Naomi such that it will get to a point that he will say, I no do again, I no do again. But it is left for the king to take serious action. But at this point, I believe the king is under their spell again. Yes, so he is under their spell again. Because like Mariam said, he is the only one who have the right to move these women out of the palace. And he is taking it lightly with them. Moving them out of the palace is not chasing them out of his life or throwing them out in the street. No. From what we heard, he have made an arrangement. First, he built olori quarters. They burnt it. He did nothing about it. And that was where this whole problem started. Because had it been he took serious action when they burnt that place, I'm sure it will not get to this level now, where they say that no one have the right to tell them what to do or what not to do. Had it been he took serious action against those that burned down that house, that olori quarters, by now they would have known their stand. They would have known that the king is not someone to toy with. No matter how they enter that place, no matter how they got married to the king, even if it is because of their money, as long as the king have power over all of them, he can take serious action against them. So from the look of things now, they said Mariam have made it clear that Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have been meeting. They have come back together. But the fact remains that Queen Naomi does not want them. That it is not they who doesn't want Queen Naomi. That if Queen Naomi wants to return back to her matrimonial home, that they are not stopping her. But it's obvious that Queen Naomi don't want to mingle with them. She don't want to associate with them. She don't want to be counted among them. But the another problem here is that the king might not be able to let Queen Naomi go. And that is why I keep advising, that is if they will see this video and hear, that let them be together, maybe in that Lekki mansion. Let them start producing children, because Queen Naomi is just a woman. She is a woman, and the woman time, is passing by the day. Queen Naomi is not growing younger, she's getting older. That is my advice. I don't know how you guys see it, but as it is right now, Mariam have made it clear that she goes nowhere, that this is 2024. She no dey gree for anybody. Not even the elders who collected money from her and wanted to speak against her upon her money. So guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? What do you think? Whatever I think, say it on the comment section. And please give my video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.